Hello everyone, Farah Hanoun here, and I'm joined by Ricardo Hamos, who takes on Kyung Ho Kang at UFC 227 in just under a couple of weeks. Ricardo, how are you?
Good, good. Really well. Thanks.
How's your day
What
been
about you?
today?
Yeah, it's doing great. Thanks.
And we're getting very close to your fight. Do you start toning things down in your training camp now that you're only 10 days away?
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
I said, do you start toning things down now that you're only 10 days away from your fight?
Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm getting my way down. So, yeah, that's the hardest part. But I'm having a lot of fun to
And
cut this. Yeah, the rest of the pounds.
nice, nice. And before I talk to you about your weight cut, I mean, usually now that you're very close to your fight, in training camp, do you stop sparring? I mean, how do you usually go about it when you're so close to your fight?
Like how much is my weight right now?
No, not weight, just in general training. Like, do you take things a little bit slower because you're close to the fight? I mean,
Oh,
how do
yeah.
yeah?
No, like today I did a spar, like 50% spar,
Okay,
and I felt so good, like great, flowing, relaxed. But I still doing like a hard spar, like just take care to don't hurt,
yeah.
But yeah, I was doing really good on the spar today.
Awesome, awesome. And how is your weight cut going? Do you usually work with a nutritionist, or are you managing things on your own?
Yeah, I have a nutritionist from Brazil,
Okay.
and they helped me to take some weight, but like in the final of the like in the week of the fight, I usually dehydrate. So yeah, that's how I take off my last pounds.
And is it a tough weight cut usually? Because you're a pretty big bantamweight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's not. It's like I think it's hard, but like I take this fight 3 months ago, and I had a lot of time to put my weight down and not too fast.
Yeah,
So I think that's the healthiest way to make the weights.
for sure. And you're taking on Kyung Ho Kang, who's riding a three-fight win streak. What are your thoughts on him as an opponent, and where do you feel like he's most dangerous?
Uh, like watching his fights, he's a best ground fighter.
Yeah,
So yeah, most of his fights he take down and try to submit his opponents. But I'm from BJJ, so I'm ready for that. And I think he can strike and choose. He can uh, work in stand up. But I'm ready for everything. I I I can go to a fight and not be ready for BJJ wrestling. It's MMA, so I have to be ready everywhere.
absolutely. And he fought your teammate or somebody that has trained at Team Alpha Male, Guido Canetti, in his last fight. Have you
Yeah.
been getting any pointers or advice from Guido, or because your coaches and your team have also prepared for him as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was training with yeah, I got some trains with Guido,
Yeah.
and yeah, we talk about him, and he gave me some advices, and that's good because it's like a plus for this training camp, so someone who fight with my next opponent send me some advices. It's really great. So yeah, one step away from one step in the front, of my opponent always.
Definitely. And you're coming off a fantastic win, a spinning back elbow knockout of Ayman Zahabi last year in November. Why the long layoff, though? Were you dealing with any injuries, or did the matchmakers just take a long time to get you a fight?
Yeah, I was good, ready for everyone, and asking for fights for all this time, but they just gave me this fight for August 1st. So I don't know what happened, but I changed my management team, and now I'm with Paradigm Sports. So
Yep.
they are helping me with my career right now, and yeah, that's what happened. So maybe because manager, but I don't know what really happened. But I'm really excited because I get this fight in August 4th, and it's a great opportunity. So it's all good, all on the good way.
And was it a little bit frustrating for you because you got the performance of the night as well with that
Yeah.
knockout, great performance, amazing card as well. Was it frustrating for you, like kind of for the momentum to go away because there was such a long time between this your last fight and this one?
Not frustration, but I was excited to get a fight sooner,
Yeah.
but didn't happen. But I have to accept what happened and just keep training and keep focused because my focus is to become a champ. So I can frustration myself single every little thing what happened in my career. I have to be ready for everything and not only in the fight. Like I have to be ready for the outside the octagon too. So it happened, and I was ready for that. It's not the first time I get a long time before a fight, and yeah, I just accept that and keep working hard, focused on my big goal, and that's what I did.
I see. And what about that performance bonus? Did you put that in the bank or did you buy something with it? What did you do with
Oh, I spent all the money for sure.
it?
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't have any sponsorship, so I
Uh-huh.
had to spend the money. Like I have a life, so
Hmm.
I have a goals, buildings in my uh, 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 my yeah, I have like
Bills to pay.
money to bills to pay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I did with this money, and I have money on my bank for sure.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I know all the good things gonna come true. So yeah, I just keep working and doing what I have to do. Like it's a joke and not spend the money
Yeah.
with bad things. But where I put this money is training with in gyms like Team Alpha Male. I came here and for like stay here for 2 months and then more I came here like for this time for the training camp. So that's how I spend my money, putting all this money on me, on myself to improve every time, improve everywhere, like wrestling and working. Yeah, I spend this money working
For sure. And
working hard.
I wanted to ask you, how do you usually you come to Alpha Male for your training camps? Are you permanently in Sacramento? What's your status when it comes to where you live or where you train?
Yeah, Alex Munoz, he's my wrestling coach
Yeah.
from 2015, and we start this relation. And he moved to Sacramento to training in Team Alpha Male, and he tell me to come uh, and just see how the gym if I like it, and yeah, we start training here like for a couple times, and yeah, this time is my first time for training camp. And by the way, he's fought yesterday on the
Yes.
contender series.
Yes, I watched
Yeah,
him.
he beat Nick New.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, that's how I came here.
Nice. Where did you meet Alex?
Where in my first U.S. fight, I fought in uh, Tulsa,
Yep.
and I met some guy off his team, and we start training in the team takedown where John Hendricks
Yes.
training, and I met him in this gym, and we start be friends and training together, and then he uh, goes to Brazil, and he trained with me in Brazil, and then he come back to US, and that's how it started.
It's amazing how these things work out, right? You go on a trip and you
Yeah.
meet somebody and everything changes. Like it's like a whole part of your career that you wouldn't have even imagined, right? It's amazing how traveling and just fighting all over the world can do that for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of my loves in my life. I love to make trips and travels. and it's really exciting because always you met new people, different people with different ideas and cultures, and it's amazing because it's a lot of new experience, and they always teach you something, and you always are teaching something for them, and yeah, I like to learning a lot, so for me that's the best way to live a good life.
Definitely, and an amazing win for Alex yesterday. How proud were you watching him perform and seeing him do well?
Oh, a lot, a lot. I was very excited because he's a big dude of me, and yeah, I was like very excited. And but I trust on this guy because I know him. I trained with him. I knew Nick Newman. He's a really tough guy, and we training together for this fight. And he was training for Nick Newman, so I was trying to make a southpaw style for him, and yeah, we help each other always. So he's gonna be in my corner and on August Park. So I'm very proud of this guy.
Very, very nice.
He's my brother in U.S. for sure.
Nice, nice. And who else is going to be in your corner?
My coach from Brazil, Otávio Carneiro. He's the owner of Black Sheep MMA in Brazil, and he's my coach since I started MMA. And he's gonna be in my corner. Like all of my fights, he's in my corner, and he gonna be on this time for sure. And yeah, he's my MMA and Muay Thai coach.
Nice. And you're not short of fantastic training partners at Alpha Male. So many great looks at the gym. Who are some of your main training partners for this fight?
Like Andre Fili, Code Garbrandt, a lot of guys like Alex Munoz. Everybody's helped me with something, so I spar a lot with Cody, with Fili, Andre Fili, and some of the other guys. Every day we spar with a lot of guys, so everybody on the team is helping for this fight for sure. And yeah, it's hard to say, oh, I spar a lot with someone because I'm sparring a lot with everybody on the team. So everybody's helped me a lot.
Cool, cool. And your opponent, Kang, is also a pretty tall, long bantamweight like yourself. So Fili's definitely a good training partner for that kind of look, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Fili is one of the best partner trains for me, for sure. And we're training a lot together. And yeah, he helped me a lot. And I have to say thank you, Fili. You are the guy.
and you're sharing the card with Cody Garbrandt. How excited are you to share the card with him? And what can you tell us about how he's been looking at the gym?
Yeah, he's looking great. He's very, very excited for this fight. And he's looking pretty good for sure. And I have 100% he's gonna beat TJ on this fight. But we will see what is gonna happen on this fight, you know. But I'm very excited to make this training camp with these guys, world top level guys. So it's amazing, very good experience for me, and yeah, for sure, I'm very excited for him.
Absolutely, and you're only 22 years old, which is crazy. I mean, you're already pretty experienced with a record of 11-1. Where do you feel like a win would put you in the bantamweight division?
Sorry, what do you say?
I said, where do you feel like a win over Kang would put you in the division?
Oh, how I would feel?
Not how you would feel, but like where do you feel like a win would put you? Do you feel like maybe a ranked opponent next? Like where do you feel like it will move you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about fight with Sean O'Malley, and I will win this fight and ask about him. But my focus right now is on Kyung Ho Kang, and that's my focus. Win this fight, and then say, hey, Sean O'Malley, let's fight, bro. We have to fight. I think all the fans want to watch this matchup, and yeah, I know this is gonna happen for sure. And after him, I want to fight with a top guy like top 10 guy, and I think this is the best way to get this fight.
Nice. So you kind of have it. I know you don't want to overlook your opponent, but you like to kind of visualize. You have it mapped out of kind of the steps you feel like you need to do to get to that ranked opponent.
Uh, Sorry, can you repeat?
I said you. I know you're not overlooking Kangas and you're not underestimating him, but you like to kind of like envision you're looking at Sean O'Malley and you feel like a fight with Sean O'Malley is like the perfect fight to finally get a ranked opponent. Should you
Oh
successfully?
yeah. I think like he's good and he's like challenging for me.
Mhm.
But I know I can beat him. I like his style, and for me, he's a guy who gonna show me for the world. I have to show up, you know. So I think it's a good opportunity to fight with someone who I like his style, and it's a challenge for me, and who gonna put me on the eyes of the fans, you know. So I think that's the best way to go, and yeah, for sure. After him, I think I'm gonna fight with someone on the top guys.
And are you hoping for more activity in your career? Because you were talking about that long layoff that you didn't particularly want. You were ready to go. So should everything go smoothly and no injuries or anything like that, are you hoping to be more active? Maybe get one more fight at the end of 2018.
Yeah, I wish to fight in November. So I will not get hurt on this fight, and yeah, for sure I want to fight as soon as possible after this fight, and I think in November is the perfect time.
Nice, nice. Couple more things. When did you learn to speak English? By the way, was it the move to the United States, or did you always know how to speak?
Yeah, I learned by myself watching movies. Sometimes it's hard to understand, especially on the cell phone. But yeah, I'm learning more. I'm trying to make this exchange coming here in US and try to learning and make this easier for me. So this time and the last time I been here, I have a lot of improvements, and that's what I'm doing. I think I have to speak with my fans, talk with these guys. I love everybody showing love for me, so I have to working my English, learning more English to speak with these guys, and that's what I'm doing. Try to learning that like a street style, you know,
Yeah.
just learn with the life.
No, no, amazing. Good for you. I mean, it's such an important thing right now with the where the sport is going. Kind of like you have to fight and train, and obviously, but also self promotion. And
Yeah.
I feel like you've been doing a really good job of that. I've been seeing you on social media and stuff. So I was just wondering, but good for you. I mean, that's exactly the perfect way to go because I feel like back in the day when we weren't in this era, a lot of the Brazilian fighters didn't speak English, and I didn't feel like they were too interested
Yeah.
in speaking English. Like they didn't feel like it was a necessity, but I feel like where the sport is going now, it's very important to connect with the fans because it could ultimately change your career. It really can.
Yeah, for sure. And thanks. Like I think the fans support us a lot and give a lot of love for us. Like always send me like messages on my social medias, and they expected something more of us. You know, I love US because that's how where I work. You know, so I have to to show something for my fans. You know, I have to say thanks for everybody, and I need to say some words just for showing I'm very thankful for these guys and for what they do for me. So that's what one of my motivations to speak English and learn this the fast I can. So that's why I put a lot of money to travel to US and stay here and learning English and work with the best guys in the world is a plus too. But not only speaking English, but I have to say thank you for all of US like sent to me. You know, like what they give to me. Like it's a lot of opportunities for me, and I'm very appreciate that.
Very, very nice. Well, you're young and the future is bright. One last thing before I let you go. How do you envision this fight going down with Kang on August 4th? How do you get the job done?
Oh yeah, visualized like first round and have an uppercut and in the ground I have a rear naked choke for him. So one of these both ways will be in the first round.
Wow, very nice. I like it. You like to visualize. I like that. I like
Yeah.
getting these nice definitive answers. Well, Ricardo, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and best of luck on August 4th.
Thank you of all the fans, and appreciate for you guys for have a patience to understand what I'm speaking, and I will learn more English to talk better with you guys. Thanks.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.